The Lethbridge School Division is pleased to be hosting our 7th annual ICE Scholarship event. We have the unique opportunity to recognize our students for their innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship. We have such pride in our students and are pleased to be able to showcase the things they are doing in our schools and the amazing initiatives so many of our students are taking on that we otherwise don't have the opportunity to hear about. Over the past 6 years, we have seen amazing things come out of our schools. They have explored new ideas, created things, there's been entrepreneurial initiatives. We've seen talents and skills and growth in our students through a variety of different projects. We've also been pleased to have the opportunity to award $28,000 to 30 students in the past 6 years, and we look forward to awarding this year's winners a $1,000 scholarship prize. We would like to recognize the generosity of our sponsors and are grateful for their contributions that have made this scholarship possible.
Lethbridge School Division would like to thank our ICE Showcase sponsors for their generous support. TLD and Custom Works, DeJong Architecture, Intellimedia, Johnson Controls, Marsh, Southland Transportation, Ward Brothers Construction Limited. We'd also like to thank our scholarship supporters: First Technical, BDO, Brownlee LLP, Cavendish Farms, Dawson Wallace Construction, Ducan Industries, FWBA Architects, Guardian Security Solutions, Inspirus, Public School Works, Royal Bank of Canada, and RW Mechanical and Plumbing Limited. Lethbridge School Division would like to thank all our generous sponsors for their contributions to the ICE Showcase and our scholarships.
Innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship are ongoing throughout our division. Please stay tuned for a glimpse into the amazing initiatives our students are currently involved in.
The important thing about this is that LCI is so dominant in athletics or arts, but you're gonna have kids who are in the fringe of in the middle, so they don't qualify as maybe an athletic type or they don't like to be in the art type, but you're gonna have a lot of kids, especially in this generation, who are gamers, right? And they are very, active word to say, antisocial. So this is a place for them to work on their team bonding, their social skills and communication, because at the end of the day, Koji and I want them to come in, and when they leave this program, we want them to be a better human being. It's okay that we have scholarship offers to us. It's okay that we're winning, but the main goal for LCI Esports is for them to come in and leave as a better person.
This has evolved over the years. It starts out as a reading project where we're focusing on how we read graphic novels. And then it has now developed into a writing project as well, where we take all the things we learned from our mentor text about reading graphic novels and apply it to creating our own true short stories about something that's happened to us in our lives. The students are originally inspired by things that have happened to them in their own lives, and then they share their ideas, which sometimes springboards into other ideas. One of the main things that comes up when we're thinking of ideas for any writing that we do is students are saying, well, I don't know what to write about. I don't have an idea, or I don't remember all those little details that you want me to add. And the one thing that we tell them is that most authors don't remember the little details, but how can you sprinkle some stuff in to make it more interesting for your reader? And we look at a lot of mentor texts as graphic novels, but even as short stories. What are some ideas that we could be inspired by from other pieces of literature that we've looked at as a class?
So we have approximately 150 students selling today, which is great. They also learn patience. They learn how to market themselves and how to be an entrepreneur. I also think the patience is a hard one because the kids that are selling, they actually can't walk around and buy until it's their turn. So they have to really watch, obviously, where they're spending their tickets too. It's a great day and we love doing it, and it's such a fun day. Yeah, the kids actually make their own posters. They price their stuff accordingly as well, so 5 tickets down to 1 ticket. There is so many things out there. There's plants, there is bracelets, food items, like crazy food items. Someone has a popcorn machine here. Last year there was slushies. It's just amazing.
Hey, I'm Jesse Sadlowski, Director of Technology, Learning and Innovation. Just here to speak a little bit about what we've been doing with 360 video. Not only creation of video, but immersion of video. We're really excited to have devices like the HTC Vive, the Pico set from Lenovo over at one of our elementary schools, and been working with Lenovo, the University of Lethbridge, University of Lethbridge students like Labs Booth to give students unique experiences on creating 360 content. As you can see in this school in grade 10s, 11s, and 12s have been working on creating immersive experiences and then placing them on devices like the Vive. It's a really unique opportunity, I think, that students in Lethbridge School Division have to be able to do this, and it's only teaching them skills for the future. And it is really, really neat to see kids what they can build. Choose your own adventure, and the software they're using, Uptail, is really it's intuitive. So we have students in elementary schools have actually started to use it and create experiences. We have 360 cameras. So yeah, if you know a student in Lethbridge School Division, talk to them and see what they're doing with 360. And we hope to continue to see it grow within our division. Yeah, with the future, we definitely see class sets of 360 experiences where students can go in and immerse themselves in different experiences. It can take them to different parts of the world. It can put them in places for health and safety. Right now, actually, we are just discussing about creating a number of health and safety videos for shop classes and using tools, because sometimes we'll have a student join a shop class halfway through a semester and we can't stop and do all of the safety training. So creating an immersive experience that relates exactly to our environment and teaching students safety protocols that relate to our environment rather than generic videos. So we have some really exciting projects on that side. We also have a project going where self-regulation, where if students are anxious, that they can use the goggles to help try to self-regulate, and just some really, really unique experiences and local experiences too. Our local fire hall, our local our waste management systems, where students typically can't enter due to health and safety reasons. Now we're able to bring them into those spaces. So again, and students again being able to create experiences that they want to create and share with their friends. So yeah, some really unique opportunities there.
This month in our Makerspace, we're focusing a unit around the inquiry question of what can dinosaurs teach us about animals today. So over about the last 6 weeks of prep time, we've been 3D printing a T-Rex skeleton that when fully assembled is going to measure just shy of 6 feet from tip of his head to tip of his tail. And then the students have been burying that and learning about excavation, of how they're going to excavate that skeleton, different excavation techniques, and then really thinking critically about what it is, because they don't know that it's a dinosaur yet, and how those pieces can fit together. The really cool thing about this has been that while the end product is going to be really cool, that we're going to have a giant T-Rex skeleton to put in our school, this has really been about the process of them thinking critically about what they already know and how they can extend that into new things that they're learning in a really hands-on way that involves lots of tech and creativity, and that they're really starting to make those connections with the dinosaurs just being kind of the inspiration to get them initially engaged into what they're learning about. So we've been 3D printing the pieces. The kids have got to come into the Learning Commons and kind of watch as the printer is running. The tech department at the board office helped us out with some of the larger pieces that didn't fit onto our printer. And then just piece by piece, I didn't keep an exact count, but I think all in, we're at about 350 to 400 hours of printing to make this happen. So we had to plan way in advance and get all of those pieces printed. And then we brought in the sandbox, we buried it, and when they came back after the winter break, everything was ready for them to go.
So we've created a few opportunities here where we started a window washing company called Victoria Park Window Washing. It gives them an opportunity to show initiative, to learn some skills that they maybe otherwise wouldn't learn at a traditional work experience that we focus on. But we went out into the community for about 6 weeks. We washed 60 houses and made just shy of $5,000 for our program. these students are learning how to work, which is, I think, is the biggest part with it. There's a lot of benefits to working for yourself, and we tried to help them be a part of that process as much as possible, to see where the money was coming from, what the money was doing, how much money we were making. A big part of the window washing was creating bills with proper math and the importance of that, so we were able to incorporate some curriculum with math classes into that. But just how to run and operate a small business for themselves, I'd say, was one of the number one things we wanted to show them.
We're having a Calle 24, the first one we've ever had. It's kind of like a tour or walk around Hispanic countries. Parents are going to walk around the school, go into each classroom, and each classroom is representing a country, and they're going to experience the sights and sounds of each country. And it's kind of like a big, us, the Spanish program, we like to party and celebrate, so that is just another reason for us to celebrate and celebrate culture and teach the kids all about culture.
It is something that has grown in Calgary. So when I grew up, I did the Spanish program in Calgary, and so getting to be on the other side of it, I built like a growing program in Lethbridge as it's starting, has been a really exciting opportunity. I think just there's an added aspect of excitement, of culture, of wanting to do events and bring the community in and connect with the Latin community in Lethbridge and allow them to kind of come into the schools and build relationship with our kids. And so I think we're taking it that one step further and putting on events like this that give opportunities for cross-curricular. So doing things that cross social studies and writing and STEM. It's really exciting for the kids to get that chance to see how culture connects to what they're learning in school.
And this year we started the Winston Churchill Math Club. We have 3 pillars in Math Club: inclusivity, opportunity, and fun. The first one, we wanted to make Math Club an inclusive and safe space for all students. We know that math isn't everyone's thing, but we wanted to make sure that everyone had the opportunity to learn. So one of the things we did was make a Math Club student help desk. This is where older students can tutor younger students in math. We also have a lot of fun activities.
One of the fun activities that we've tried was working with grade level competitions. So for inclusive nature, we've allowed students to break up into their grade levels and compete against their friends.
For opportunity, we think it's not only important for students to do math problems, but also to help their school community. So one of the things we did was, like I said, the Math Club help desk. We've done encouragement notes during Christmas and just things to help our school community. Another aspect of opportunity is ensuring that every student has the opportunity to be in the growth and decision-making process of our club. So usually in clubs, there's kind of a hierarchy, but in Math Club, we do things different. So everyone's on the same level, everyone gets the same opportunities, and they get to participate in that decision-making process.
We started this club in September, so it was a very new initiative, but with good presentation, we were able to become the biggest club in our school with over 70 active members.
But I think Math Club has a real future, not only in our school, but our school district. We know that Chinook also started a Math Club, and I think it's just that idea that students mentoring students, I think that's important and powerful.
Thank you for taking the opportunity to view our video that displays the many talents of our students and demonstrates innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship at Lethbridge School Division. Please visit the Lethbridge School Division website to see how you can apply for the 2023 ICE scholarships.